What is going on, everybody? It has now been 8 days since we started the eggs. If you didn't see the first video of getting this all set up and the incubation process started, go check that out. I'll link it up. But it is now time to candle them. So basically, anytime after like 7 days, you can candle them. Just a couple things to look for is like you want to be able to see the blood vessels, the veins going through there, and honestly by this point we should be able to see like the chicks starting to form, maybe a little bit of movement, just looking for some life basically. If you don't, a lot of the new incubators come with like a built-in candler, like a little light to set the eggs on. If it has that, then great. If not, this is what I use. It's just a flashlight that I have. It is a pretty bright flashlight, that helps. But then I've got this just toilet paper tube that you slide over top of the light, and I've got it kind of twisted down to fit the egg a little better. And you just sit the egg right on top, flip the light on, and take a look at your eggs. Make sure to pay close attention to them. Make sure you're not getting rid of eggs that you think aren't fertile just because you missed it. But put the small side of the egg down the same way that we put them into the incubator to check them. But other than that, let's take a look at some eggs. Alright, so the only note that I'll make kind of as we start this is make sure that you do not keep them out of the incubator for too long. So as we're looking at this, hopefully you'll be able to see this in the camera, but right here you can see that little shape moving around. If you can kind of focus on that, let me try to bring it a little closer. That is basically what you're looking for when you do this. Let me put this guy back real quick. Alright, so here's our next one. Same thing. You can see right up in there, right in this spot again. You can see how he is moving around in there, he or she, I guess. We'll find out eventually. But really, that is what you're looking for. So I'm going to go through all of the eggs here. Let's see. So this one, I'm not seeing much in this one. I'm not really seeing any blood vessels. There's some here. I do apologize if this doesn't pick up well in the video. I'm not so sure that this one is fertile. Let me put it back and I'll come back to it. So this one, you can definitely see some blood vessels up through there, up in this area here. Let's see if you can see that. So if you do see that, but not necessarily something moving, I would hang on to it, just let it keep going. I'm not seeing something in this one either. But that's really just what you're looking for, either some movement or some veins going through the egg, something that just signifies life, something's growing in there basically. And if you can really tell for certain that there's not, just go ahead and discard of it. But otherwise, I'm going to work through the rest of these. Make sure to pay attention to which ones you can and which ones you haven't. Try to not leave them out too long. And put this guy back on that note. Do one last one for y'all here. Oh, this one, yeah, you can for sure tell that this guy, there's nothing going on in here. This one was certainly probably not even fertile to begin with. Yeah, I can feel pretty confident about that one. But anyways, so just go through your eggs and look out for those things, and good luck. All right, I'll just finish the video out like this. Got all the eggs candled. Like I said, try to do it quick. That way you're not keeping them out of the incubator for too long. Obviously, that's a little bit of a problem. But yeah, just look for that movement. Look for the veins. If you're not sure, just leave them in there. Honestly, you could just leave them all in there. It doesn't matter that much. But the results for mine is, so we started with 18 eggs, just from my dad's flock, 2 roosters and like 14-ish hens, I think is about what he's got. And it looks like 14 of them are fertile. 4 of them I couldn't quite tell. It didn't look like they were too promising. But 14 at least had a little bit of movement. 2 of them were a little questionable on movement, but there was veins and everything, so hopeful for that. But for sure 12, probably 14. So honestly, a pretty good ratio there for just barnyard chickens, not knowing if everybody was fertile or not, and just a quick go at it. So fingers crossed. I'm going to add some more water to these guys and let them keep rocking and rolling. So if you have any questions about that process or anything like that, or about incubating your eggs, just let me know. But now we definitely need to start getting ready, getting set up for the chicks to come, because as I mentioned in the first video, as soon as they're hatched, they're ready to eat, they're ready to drink, they're ready to rock and roll. So we'll do a video here in a little bit of how to get set up and ready for when that happens. So good luck, and we'll see you in the next one.